Hi guys, well just at Bridgnorth today, and I thought I'd do a bit of a video on where I fish, where you can fish, and tell you some swims where I've fished and where I'd like to fish. So just on the bridge going up to the Bridgnorth Steam Railway Station, and if you just look over the bridge, this is obviously Bridgnorth down there, Loade Town. Obviously I'm just on the high town there. That road there takes you up to Knoll Sands, meadow 1 and 2, meadow 3 and 4, and that's the road you go up there, and then you just turn left down there, down the river, which we'll be heading to in a bit. You can just see it there, the river trickling past in that open space. So let's have a mooch. Yeah, I'll probably do this video in a few parts. I don't know where I'm going to go with it at the moment, but like I say, it's just going to be a mooch around, starting off Bridgnorth Steam Railway Station. Obviously because of the pandemic, everywhere's very quiet and closed. It is Easter Sunday as well, so I don't think you can get in to see the steam trains, but I'll have a mooch and see what's open. But absolutely lovely day. It's actually quite cold. It's not that warm. It's about highs of 5-6 degrees. Hopefully it'll get warmer later, but the clear blue skies are absolutely lovely. Let's see if we can get in this way. Started off at Bridgnorth Station because I'm no expert in steam trains, but I do like them. They are interesting, and especially when you're fishing on that middle Severn and then passing below the horns, it's just really nice and pleasant and picturesque of the middle Severn with these bad boys passing in the background. Is I'm sure I've mentioned them in the I've said that a few times with the steam train passing in the background. Never seen it so quiet. Really quite sad, to be honest. Glorious spring Sunday, and everywhere's shut. Here we are, guys, just coming to the river. First stretch. The other side of the river, you've got the static caravan park. That's the first one you come to on downstream of Bridgnorth. If to fish that, you've got to have a caravan, I believe, on site, and then you can fish that stretch. So just going through some woodlands now. Back on the bridle path down to the river. Just took me on the road a bit, so back down to the river on the bridle path. Across the way on the far side, that's Bridgnorth Angling Association waters. Good stretch if you ever come down here. steep banks, but they seem fairly sturdy, quite hard, impacted ground. Fished there a few times. You get your ticket from the Bridgnorth angling tackle shop. I think it's called Bridgnorth angling tackle shop. But yeah, I've fished there a few times. There's a caravan site, static caravan site. You can fish all the way down to the end of the meadow there. Some steps someone's built down to the river platform there. And I'm just coming to the first meadow of Knoll Sands. Now I've got Knoll Sands meadow 1, 2. Then I'm going to take you on to 3 and 4. Knoll Sands meadow 4, 3 and fish meadow 3. I've not fished meadow 4, and I've not really had a good mooch around up there, so that's where I'm heading. And I'm planning to do a walk from Bridgnorth to Bewdley, but I ain't going to do it all in one. I ain't that fit. I'm just going to do it in part stages. So this video is going to be part 1 of 3, part 1 of 4, but you got the idea anyway. So the final destination is going to be Bewdley. So we'll walk down the river, over the meadows, and I'm sure you'll recognise some of the meadows and what stretches and what association owns them. But like I say, I'm not going to get into all this meadow owns this, because you know, it's I've just shown you the river and where you can what it's like down here basically. So well, I'm sure that most of you will know it, where I normally fish, my regular watchers. So it just gives you an idea of the layout and access to the river. So this field here is meadow 1, and you park just up there on the right behind them trees. You come down, you come out there, across the field, and you're on the river, and it's from here downstream Knoll Sands, from here right the way up to meadow 3. So I'll keep going, and I'll get back to you in a bit. Run down a few static caravans here. They look as though they've seen better days. There's 3 of them. That one's all smashed, the windows is. This one is all smashed and that, like. Kind of jumbo cloudy siding in that one. I don't know if someone's been staying there, but there's one here as well. Look at the state of this, it's all smashed up. The side's been pulled off on this one. Cooker's still in there. Fire. Interesting. Don't know what the story of these caravans are about, but yeah. Just coming out the wooded bit at Knoll Sands. Just coming up to the meadow, and I've done a few videos down here. The last one was where was it now? Oh, the last one was just over there when the river was in flood, and I think it was been about November, I think. But yeah, that's the wooded bit. You come out of there and you're on another meadow. Bit of a steep bank that one is. So let's go travel farther down and see what's happening, and go down to the river, see if there's any activity in the water. Yeah, when I come November, the water was in the some of the water was in the field. It was flooded, and then the river come down. It was still high when I fished it. But it's looking very nice. It's passing through. Looks coloured. It's a lot easier without my fishing stuff. I do normally travel light, but some of the walks are quite a distance, and as you know, the farther you walk, the heavier your stuff goes, especially in the summer when it's red hot. But today it's just beautiful, nice and cool, clear blue skies as you can see, and it's just nice for a mooch around and show you guys around. Down here on the other side you've got the dinery. Some nice fish in there. Caught a few there between 4 and 6, 7 pounds, if I can remember offhand. That's the other side. Done a few videos there, and we'll just carry on heading on down and carry on exploring. That last video when I was down Knoll Sands, this is the last swim, because I was roving. This is the last swim I fished. And if you can remember, I had my rod tips just over this. It was in flood coming down. It'd been on the fields. Fished that peg as well over there. All pegs there. The dinery. Fished a few of them there. Really nice stretch. You recognise that, don't you? You know where you are. Very distinctive. And the other side of that, we've got the transport bikers calf, and you've got Quatford. Have you? Yeah, Quatford stretch, the other side of that. Kidderminster Road and the like side of the bikers calf. Very distinctive stretch. That's where we've come from. Carrying on. How nice and quiet is this? This is one of the reasons why we come down here, folks. Pure relaxation. I think I got a bit of cotton mouth. I should have brought a drink. Really nice and quiet. Wouldn't it be nice to have one of them static homes there, right on the banks of the River Severn? That would be really, really nice. Some nice made pegs the other side, and I'm presuming you've got to have a caravan on there to fish them. Lucky buggers. Right, onwards and downstream, coming up to the Brook section. Across a couple of meadows, onwards, and downstream we'll carry on. But fish down here for the day, afternoon, and nice and relaxing, just to cut off, unwind, god, that's the matter today, unwind and take in the scenery and the greenery of the Middle Severn. And it's Easter, and the smell of fresh air, and the farmer's field just started his harvest, nice and green, and you can smell the freshness in the air. Really really nice walk, and it's a change just to walk without my fishing stuff weighing me down. I could go for miles like this, absolutely love it. But today I'll take you so far, and then that'll be part one. Ooh. That looks a bit dry, as though it's they've had a fire or something. So you got green, and then really dry grass. Very strange. Tractor tyres down here. So I don't know what's been going on this meadow. Brown and blacks, greys, as opposed to greenery. Right then. Brook section. Here we are, guys, finally the start of the Brook section. It's just like a bit of an island here. All fallen trees, branches, bit of debris. This is the narrow side. The other side, if the camera's picking it up, is a lot more wider, obviously, and this is the narrow side of it. A couple of tyres I can see in there, and then that opens up back onto the main river. And it's going to be walking up to the wooded area of the Brook section, and have a walk through the wooded section and see what's happening up there. Bit of woodwork there or something. There's a few branches that have broken down here, and a bit of debris. You know what's coming to mind? Snags. Snags everywhere. Snags, not the other one. Just widening out now back into the main flow. Someone's kindly dug us some steps out. There we go. Good likely spot to fish. Nice peg, good access. I mean, I don't always look good access, but you know, the chair there, tight to there, rods out, and you got a bit of bank here, like. But the first peg. Don't know what's happened there, but bit of rubbish, or off a bag off a haystack or something. Bit of a board there. Right, well, back up and keep going. Gas canister. Seen a few of these when the river's been in flood. Come down the river. Where it's been in flood sometime, and it's ended up there. But yeah, the things you find. Another nice peg there. Yep, it is the close season, guys, as you don't know if I mentioned, but well, obviously it's Easter, so yeah, it's as you know, it's probably worked out. You've probably worked out it's the close season, so no fishing till the 16th of June. So just enjoying the walk. Having a look at the banks, enjoying the early spring sunshine, and then closer to the time when we can and when we're permitted to fish, back down. Our tackle's already sorted, all organised, nice easy fishing. I can just grab and go, decide where I want to come, and have a day, afternoon down here. So good times to come, hopefully this year. Another broken branch there. Looks like they've had a big storm down here, or they've just broke during the winter. Really nice, good access swim here. Look at that, really nice, straight down it. It makes a change, don't it? Look at that there, isn't that? That is just perfect, especially for the river. You don't get much better than that. Well, obviously you can, but quite low the river is, as you can see the bottom. Don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it is quite shallow here. All bags and polythene again, all in the trees. Oh, strange. Another tree toppled there. I'm in the, as you can see, the wooded section now of the Brook section. Very popular stretch to fish. I'm just going to try and get down here. Or is it worth it? Hold on 2 seconds. I'm going to twist my ankle and I'm going to walk all the way back. Right, there's a good view. One of the first swims, oh God, not again. One of the first swims pegs of the start of the right hand side Brook section. Come over the bridge. Few times I've come here and there's been people fishing here. When it's shallow, I think you can fish. You can just fish a lot farther out. The river comes round there and bends round there. A few rapids there, so a bit of turbulent water as it comes round the bend, and then goes off back round to the left there. Quite slippy here, considering it's quite dry. There we go. Yeah, still a bit of dew on the surface, even though it's a bit deceiving with the sun. It is was cold this morning, 1 degree, 0 degrees, so it is going to take a bit to warm up. But a little stream here. Obviously this is some sort of run to when the river's up. Comes down this little passage here. Runs down under the little bridge, footbridge, down to the that river there. It's getting warm now with all this walking. Feeling it a bit now. Should have brought a drink. Next time I'll be a bit more prepared. I might bring a sandwich and a drink, but I might up for it later for a drink. For the old dry cotton mouth, if you know what I mean. A couple of cold ones. Couple of cold ones. God, that sounds nice now. Oh, crack open a couple of cold ones. Some more of that polythene again. Some a lot of the black polythene high stack bags. There's a pipe there, depositing some sort of water or something into the river. Trickling out down there. Seems to be flowing a bit faster here. Looks a bit narrower, the river, so it's just come out of a bend, so it's pacing through. Some cut down or broken logs, branches again. If you're prepared for a walk, good place to fish. Bit tricky with your stuff, with the uneven ground and getting through them branches, but it is accessible. A few people, lads, fish down here, and enjoy the walk to fish here. But it is an unwooded area, so there's not much to see country wise. You can just see the river and the trees around you. I do like to see some nice views, as well as being fishing in a confined wooded area. So but I've never fished this stretch in the wooded area. Only on that field just further upstream. Right, it comes out now, coming out the wooded area, and getting a bit out of breath now. I'm not walking slow, I've got a fair sprint on, get the old lungs working, bit of a workout as well. There we go, back out into the open. Oh, warm in that sun now. Oh, getting a bit nice and warm. River Severn railway line. Just running right the way through. Soon be coming to Hampton Loade. So some nice footage of Hampton Loade as we go past there. Show you the station at Hampton Loade, as close to what I can show you. So yeah. Right then folks, just coming into Hampton Loade, and as you can see the waterworks with the blue arch going across the river that we're more familiar with when we come down here. This is just a bit upstream from Hampton Loade itself, if you've never been this far up before. And carry on, and then you've got a wall coming up to the campsite. Then just past the campsite to Hampton Loade railway, steam railway station. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm gonna have a little bit of a rest, and I'll pick up next time on part 2, and I'll come back to this part, the waterworks. I'll pick up from here and then carry on downstream, heading towards Bewdley, and show you the banks of the real River Severn down that way. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Something a bit different, why we can't fish during cloud season. So there we go, look. Waterworks at Hampton Loade. So until part 2, be safe, catch you later, be safe on the banks, and I'll catch you later.